29 years. That's how long the indoor 800-meter world record has stood.
He's coming down towards the line now. He's going to be very close indeed. Is he going to get it? He is. He smashed it. My goodness me. 142.68.
This is one of the longest standing records in all of track and field, and some think that it just might be unbeatable. This record goes all the way back to 1997, when Wilson Kipketer, representing Denmark, threw down the only 142 in indoor 800 history. As you can see, Kipketer buried this field by many seconds, showcasing just how dominant this record was. And even though many think that this record will go on to last for decades into the future, we just received breaking news that this 800-meter world record is clearly under threat.
Yeah, I'm coming to the New Balance Grand Prix with the goal of breaking the 800-meter indoor world record. So I'm extremely excited for the opportunity to race, and I'm feeling good, and I'm excited to go give it my full effort. And yeah, it's going to be very fun.
This is Josh Hoey from the United States, and he is officially going after the indoor 800-meter world record. Now, Josh is fast. I mean, incredibly fast. And when we look at his past 12 months, it becomes apparent that he is, in fact, ready to challenge this 29-year-old record. In 2025, Josh achieved some of the most impressive feats in running history. He broke the indoor American record in the 1,000 meters with a time of 2:14.48. He broke the indoor 800 American record with a time of 1:43.24, marking the closest anyone has ever been to Wilson Kipketer. He then ran the second fastest time in American history with an outdoor 800 PB of 1:42.01. And if these times weren't already impressive enough, Josh ended his 2025 season with a brand new world record, absolutely smashing the indoor 600-meter mark with a time of 1 minute 12.84 seconds, almost an entire second faster than any other athlete in indoor running history. Josh's rise to global prominence has been marked by massive improvements in practically every event. From the 600 meters all the way up to the 1-mile run, Hoey has made a name for himself as a raw and gutsy racer who is always willing to put his best effort on the line at any given moment. But for this 800-meter world record, Josh has officially reached a new level of speed and confidence that could help him take down this 29-year-old record.
Like a lot of the workouts that we've done, a lot of like our philosophy has been trying to attack that last 150 meters off of a more aggressive pace, and that has been something that I've struggled with in the past. And so the make or break moment will be that kind of last 200 and especially that last 150. And so I think that we have gotten to a point in fitness where we see that this is possible. And so I'm going to go out there and give it my absolute best effort like I always do. And that's mostly what I'm thinking about. So yeah, I see Boston as kind of one of the world hubs of indoor running. It is always tremendously exciting to run in Boston. It has a huge culture and history of fast times and records. And yeah, I'm incredibly excited. I think the track at New Balance too is one of the finer tracks in the world. And I think that we're primed to go. And yeah, I'm excited to hopefully put on a show.
Now, in order for Hoey to break Kipketer's indoor world record, he'll need to average 200-meter split times of 25.6 seconds or faster, which at face value might seem quite doable. But to run this kind of pace on an indoor circuit most definitely presents some speed challenges. However, this is where Josh's new training and mental focus are set to assist him greatly, as he's been recently balancing his speed work as well as his traditional endurance running.
One of the foundational ideas of change from the 25 into year 26, become faster at the 400 while trying to kind of maintain some of that distance running. So I was joking around with one of the other coaches here in Flagstaff. They were asking me if I was running on December 6th. And I'm like, yeah, I'm running the 600. And I was like, I'm trying to be the first person in history to run 85 miles a week to train for a 600. And so, yeah, so it was just it was nice to get that validation of that it seemed to be working and that we were progressing well. And I'm excited, just to kind of stay in this system and see how far we can take it. The race will be paced, so we're just kind of trying to focus on not going out too hard, but being aggressive as well. I think that we always hold sort of like a more longer term view of things, like we're trying to continue to progress, like really with the 2028 Olympics in mind. And so these sort of intra-season races, like they're meaningful and they're fun and they're a great test of fitness, but I don't necessarily feel a lot of pressure to perform super well, because like there are certainly more important races ahead. And so for me, I sort of just see this as sort of a test and hopefully a celebration of the past couple of weeks of training. And I'm proud of the effort that we've given, especially over the last 12 to 16 weeks. And regardless of what happens, I'm happy with it.
What Hoey has been able to do over the past year is quite amazing. He's broken the mold of the traditional middle distance athlete, breaking records from the 600 up to the 1000. And let's not forget, he is also a very talented 1500 meter runner, as he's also broken 3 minutes and 30 seconds outdoors. Hoey's attempt at this world record seems to be at a nearly perfect time. He's got the confidence from 2025, he took down Emmanuel Wanyonyi in the rain, he's recently broken a world record in the indoor 600, and if his endurance is present at all as well as his speed, this 142.67 is unquestionably in danger.
I think it goes underlooked that Kip Ketter was basically undefeated for almost 3 years, like in the mid 90s. And like even before that and after that period, he won like almost 85-90% of his races. And I think that fuels some of my competitive spirit, but also it makes me want to be a similar model for other people and continue to raise that standard of excellence in track, so especially middle distance.
The 2026 New Balance Indoor Grand Prix will be taking place on January 24th in Boston, Massachusetts. And like many installments before this year's event, various world champions and eventual world record holders will be present on the day. In addition to Josh Hoey, this event will feature many of the world's best athletes, such as Noah Lyles, Jessica Hull, Cordell Tench, and Andrew Koskaron. But Josh Hoey's attempt at this historic world record really stands out, and on the schedule, it is given a prime-time slot towards the very end of the competition. If Josh is able to break this world record that goes back to 1997, he will have one of the most impressive middle-distance resumes of all time. And if you want a real chance at watching history unfold, make sure to tune in on January 24th. And now I would love to hear from all of you. What do you think about Josh Hoey's chances at breaking this world record? He's already got the indoor 600-meter world record, and he's also number 2 all-time in the indoor 1000. So right in the middle is the perfect event, the 800 meters. Leave your thoughts down below, and we'll have a discussion on Hoey's world record chances. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time.